And some things about these 2 days before I hand over to you again, Isabel.
Mhm.
It's really a 2 days event that we designed for you. Today will be a lot about the mindset, the inspiration. We have a very exciting keynote today by Elke and really nice best practice examples. We will dive into that in a moment. And day two from tomorrow, again, 9:30 to 12:30, will be from inspiration to action. So it's a lot about mindset inspiration today. Tomorrow, we are moving on from inspiration to action. So that's as a welcome from my side. And just for you to understand what we are doing today, we did a small little check-in, a welcome now. Then we have the keynote by Elke, but we hand over to Isabel to go through this project. We have then the keynote by Elke. We have 4 really exciting stories, and I'm really looking forward to hear those stories. We then have, if you have joined our community gatherings, we always like the idea of breakout sessions, small 3, 4 people groups reflecting on what you have learned from this breakouts, from this real stories, maybe also from Elke. We then have a plenary harvest where we all join together in the room. We have some questions to you to feel the community that is really happening here today, and then some closing reflection and the look into day two. But over to you again, Isabel, for um, brief introduction of why we are doing what we are doing here.
Thank you. Well, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago that we had this idea for a project. Um, and we wrote it, it got approved, and the goal was to to connect people active in regenerative tourism or interested in European tourism, regenerative tourism, or people who feel that something needs to change and is looking for other people to connect with. We were there ourselves as well, actually. So we felt that there was this need of bringing people together, and that was the concrete goal of the whole project, let's say, to create an online community. That's how it happens. Unfortunately, we cannot bring everyone together in person, but that's the advantage of things like Zoom, that we can really connect with people all over the world. So that's what we are doing. And that's also what we did during the whole process of the project. Maybe the next slide, Andreas. There's maybe introduce our partnership first, because I explained that we had this idea for a project, but of course you need good partners to do that with. And we found them in Andreas and Eugenio via the network of the Inner Development Goals, actually. And that's a network, that's also an international network diving into the inner dimension of sustainability. So this vibe of people with the same mindset, let's say, of doing things differently, of daring to feel and daring to change your mind about certain things, got us together, and we wrote this project together. We defined a few activities. That's how it goes in European projects, to define a timeline and a planning and activities within the project. But the main thing that we learned during this project was not only to execute the activities, which we all did, but also to shape the project based on what we felt, based on how our partnership has grown, and based on the needs that we felt during this project. And this need to really connect was there. And we felt it through this co-creation activity that we did. This was our first and actually only actively applied for activity in the project. But we noticed that there was so much enthusiasm and need and eagerness to continue doing this that we started to host like online community talks in a very relaxed way, let's say, not bringing a lot of information, but just sharing stories and do things together, feeling what needs to happen, co-creating things. and that's how we have grown into the project. And this was actually a very nice building up to this momentum of the virtual summit to really bring people together, as we did in the online communities. And it's also something we want to continue, because that's always a challenge in this European project, that you have the official project period and then it ends, and then also the project ends. So we really have this ambition to continue this story together, also with all of you, whoever might be interested to shape this together with us. Tomorrow we will have a more deeper time to go into this. And our project values, thank you, Andreas. They guided us through this project. We defined them from the start as a partnership to go back to and to feel that this is the way we want to do this project, not only by complying to European norms and standards and expectations, but also staying really close to ourselves. So this connection is a really important one. If you want to create an online community, even though it's online, still this connection is important. So we try to bring it into the way, also into this summit, to work with breakout rooms and make it as interactive as possible, so you can only talk to each other as well. To bring out creativity as well, because we don't bring all the knowledge or the expertise. We guide this project, we shape it together, we feel what is necessary, how do we want to continue, we tap into opportunities, and that's how we did it, in a co-creative way, not only with us within the partnership, but also with all of you who already attended the online communities, people we met during the project, during the visits in France, in Germany, in Belgium, with other networks that we are all related in. So that was really nice to see that a lot of networks, a lot of people come together, and voila, here we are today on our online summit. And I'm ready.